So, disclaimer, I know that I say I don't cry in public, and I really don't. It's just not my thing. So, there's a good chance that I might cry. But I gotta get this out. So, here, yeah. Um, I have always been a very emotionally detached person, and it's just because of how I grew up. I had to learn how to detach, compartmentalize. It's what kept me going. It's the reason why I'm freaking alive, and all those thoughts of suicide never happened throughout my life. Um, so the past, couple weeks they've been kind of hard for me because I've been dealing with knowing that Zolani was going to go to school, knowing that my son wasn't going to be home with me every day was really, really hard for me to deal with. So I didn't deal with it. I did everything else but. Um, I've said I can't wait for that half Negro to leave my house and focus. Look, I'm really happy he's gone, okay? Look, that's true. But it wasn't fair to me or anybody in this house that I didn't sit down and work through all those emotions of him leaving. And I know he's not gone. I know he comes home in the middle of the day. But he's still not with me. I came home yesterday morning. I called John and texted him before 7:30 in the morning because I knew that he had plans. And I did not text him Saturday night. I just I didn't want to have to explain myself. And he got mad. He canceled his plans before 7:30, blamed it on me because he said I didn't know if I could rely on you to get home by 8:30. Why? You've been relying on me the past 9.5 years. You can't rely on me now? That's weird. Anyway, I didn't even deal with it. Why? Because those are his fucking problems. Those are his fucking emotions. He had an attitude with me yesterday. That's cool. But then when he did the whole foot bath thing, I was like, oh, okay, well, guess he's cool. Guess he just needed to work through some shit. But he didn't. He didn't work through anything. He was still mad and resentful and all this other shit. So this morning, so last night, I stayed up all day yesterday. I didn't go back to sleep. I had an hour and a half of sleep. But I stayed up because it was my last day with my son. Hung out with him and stuff like that. We were talking. I was like, hey, you want to go to the grocery store with me? Just me and you? Yeah, Mom, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm ready. I go back in the house, tell John, hey, I'm going to take the kid. I'm going to take Zolani with me. We're going to go grocery shopping. Oh, well, can you take Osamari too? This is supposed to be a moment with me and my son. His day before he goes back to school. But I didn't put my emotional needs and Zolani emotional needs ahead of anybody else. I said to myself, you know what? I screwed over John's plans earlier this morning, so I'll take Osamari with me. He's been helping out around the house, and he's really been look, I have not been able to do a lot of parenting shit lately because I've really been trying to grow this company. So he's really been picking up the slack. So I took Osamari with me, and I came home, and my body just couldn't take it. I couldn't, and I told him, I was like, I just need an hour of sleep. And I fell asleep before 6, and I woke up at 5:45 this morning. He let me sleep all night long, so he could throw it back in my face this morning The day my baby leaves, that I wasn't there for him yesterday. There is never a moment in this house that I have put my needs before someone else. And now that I'm trying so hard, it's still not fucking good enough. How dare you make me feel bad? So Zolani gets up this morning and he's ready, and I'm like, hey dude, I'm making pancakes for you. Mind you, he's on restriction. He's not even supposed to get any kind of sugar because he snuck a lollipop like a week ago. So he's on like a 2-week sugar ban. But I said it's his first day of school. I'm gonna make him some. I went out and I bought 2 different types of jam. I bought a 4-fruit preserve and a mango peach. I said, which one do you want, buddy? And I'm making sausages, and I was ready. I was so proud of myself.